Hello there! I'm Yuko the ghost, the apparition who haunts your sleep at night. I've been creating content for a while, but I wanted to properly introduce myself. So, welcome to the Graveyard Club, where you can relax and get spooky. Let me tell you a little bit about me though. You might be wondering, who the heck even am I? Let me show you. Here's a little bit about my design. Aren't I just a little cutie patootie? Well, I am a little bit old. I'm about 2300 years old, and my birthday is February 22nd. I'm probably an auntie to you, but because I'm dead, I'm gonna be young forever. And I'm a ghost, so I can just be whatever I want, honestly. I'm about 165 centimeters, so about 5'4". Kinda short, but I'd say that's average. How I came to be, you may ask? Well, I just kinda died, and now I'm here. Here to haunt you in your sleep, where I live. Basically, in a spooky mansion in a spooky little cemetery. Now let's talk a little bit about my hobbies and interests. Honestly, I'm a huge nerd and I love video games and art. Since it gets a little lonely in my cemetery, I like to play a lot of variety games, like cooking games, multiplayer co-op, cozy games, think Stardew Valley, Minecraft, and very heavy on FPS games, specifically Overwatch for the last decade. Now, when it comes to anime, I've watched almost every single anime you can think of. I have slowed down a bit on the anime for the last 2 years, but it still has a special place in my heart, and I hope to start watching a lot of it again. There's a few animes I want to catch up on and even finish, and some that I really like is XX Black Butler, Soul Eater. I forgot to add JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is so good. Definitely at the top for me. Definitely 100%. So good. I know people hate on the art style a lot, but honestly, I love it. At first when I saw it, I was like, it looks weird, it looks funny. It's not the usual cutesy anime look, but once you watch it, you understand and you actually learn to appreciate and love it. Now, when it comes to manga, I haven't read that many mangas, and one I read recently was the guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all. It was really good. Definitely my top 3 manga, if not my number 1. But I do plan on reading mangas more because sometimes I just hate finishing an anime and then I don't get to see what happens next. And usually the manga's better, so why not? And little did I know there's some hidden gems in manga. And I have a lot of favorite foods. I love food, I'm a foodie. I don't really need food as a ghost, but it just tastes so good. Think iced lattes, brown sugar boba, and I love soda. Specifically zero sugar soda like Coke, and especially cherry Coke. Cherry Coke is my absolute favorite. I don't think you understand how much I love cherry Coke. I would inject it into my veins if I could. It's just that good to me. I know it has a shit ton of chemicals and all that, but it's just so good. And I'm a carnivore. I love steak, I love meats, I love sweets, I love breads, basically carbs and meat. And hey, maybe you've watched this far and you're thinking, well, why the heck should I even watch this girl? Why should I care? Well, let me tell you what I bring to the table. I believe I can be your comfort YouTuber/streamer. I'd also say I'm pretty good at drawing cute things and cute girls. I'll read you spooky bedtime stories, you can watch me play video games, and I might just draw your favorite character, or just cool stuff in general. I love video games and I love drawing, what can I say? Not only that, but I love falling asleep to ASMR videos, like rain sounds, campfire sounds, Reddit stories, spooky stories. So why not watch a cute anime ghost girl read you spooky stories to bed? Just think about it. Now, what I want to achieve as a creator. I want to build a community. A big community where we can all rely on each other, make friends, be silly and stupid, and just have a good time and relax. And most importantly, create memorable moments. I think that's very important to life, as you don't really get to live long, kind of like I did. But whether you live or you're dead, we can make memories that will live forever. Absolute cinema. And on the topic of achieving things, I do have some goals I'd like to share with you. Although we're at the halfway point of the year, I'd still like to achieve some goals of mine that I have as a creator. These goals may seem a little far-fetched, but I believe in myself. Whether I reach them or not, at least I'll know that I at least tried. I'm always going to try new things, and I think most creators tend to give up after one fail or maybe a few fails, but the difference between that kind of creator versus another creator that's successful is that they keep going and they keep trying and they keep adapting and growing. And that's what I'm going to try and do. Sometimes it's luck, sometimes it isn't. I may be unlucky, I may be not, but I'm going to at least try my best. And some of my other goals for 2027, it's also pretty big goal post, jumping from 10K the end of this year to 50K. But I think it's very doable. I've seen a bit of the growth myself throughout the last year, and I'm determined. I'm determined to reach these goals. And I'm going to work very, very hard, not only for myself, but for all of you, those who hopefully will follow along my journey. I may just be a nobody ghost, but I have a tough little sensitive soul. Now I'd like to talk about what I want to try doing for content. Well, besides posting videos, I'd also like to try playing some games on stream. Think of like visual novel games, FPS games, spooky games, very heavy on the spooky games. Think Amnesia, Resident Evil, Outlast, maybe some fighter games like Tekken, or even like GTA, and RPG games. I love RPG games, specifically horror RPG games. Think Witch's House, Mad Father, Misao, Purgatory, Zeno. Great games, honestly. I definitely recommend checking out some horror RPG games that I just mentioned. Or if you don't want to play them yourself, you could try watching some creators play it, like Manly Badass Hero. I love watching his gameplays of RPG games. He's the perfect guy to go to for that stuff and like horror games. And some other things I'd like to try is getting out of my shell a bit. I've always been a shy little ghost, but I think it's time I get out and be more confident and a little extroverted, because I know I got it in me. Speaking of being shy, I'd also like to collab with some other creators, but I'm really bad at reaching out and setting up things. I already have a hard time making new friends, so collabing will definitely be a challenge. But if any creators open to collabing with me, I'd definitely be down. I'm just very shy at initiating things and planning things. I get very anxious and stressed easily. I'd also love to host events and raffles once I grow a bigger community, as well as bi-weekly community nights like gaming night or binge watching series or animes. I think it would be really fun. Well, what do you think so far? You think I'm boring? You think I'm weird? Well, I'm just a little ghost. What can I tell you? I'm just here, chill and vibe and relax. And if that's what you want to, then let's vibe and relax together, because that's what I'm here for. We're coming close to an end, so let me share a little more information with you. If you were wondering, I do have an Oshi mark, which is the little bow and little ghost, of course. I do have a little phrase that I would like to use for my videos and addressing my audience moving forward, which is my little spirit. You guys are my little spirit. You guys are just a bunch of little ghosts. You see this little thing? This little thing is you. That little ghost thing, that's you. And I know the arrow's pointing at me, but you know what I mean. Now that you've learned a little bit more about me, what do you think? You think I could be your Oshi? A cute little spooky ghost? Either way, I hope you did enjoy my little introduction. I just wanted you guys to get to know me a little bit and my content. And moving forward, you'll be seeing spooky stories, gaming, and all that cool stuff. And I hope to share more of my art. I'm also working on my own RPG game, maybe a visual novel. I'm still debating, but I want to share some cool projects I have and the content I'll be making. So I hope you'll stay tuned, and I'll just show you a little bit of my handles right here at the end. Make sure to check out all my socials. Most of my handles are kind of the same. I'll also have links to them in the description, as well as the Discord server. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one, my little spirits. I told you I was going to call you guys my little spirits.